This is the face that I get when my neighbors be over there playing all their secular music on Sunday. Not that any of the two got anything to do with anything, because I really don't care what you play. But the point is, I'm trying to make a video, and I'm trying to get it done quickly because it's 4 o'clock, and I want to be reading my book. I like to read my books. I don't want to do anything but read my books at 4 o'clock. So let's try to make this video quick. I'm crazy, child. Anyway, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Troi, of course, and I'm here again with another video. And I thank everybody who recently commented, liked, and subscribed. I'm here to share the book that I'm going to be reading as it concerns to the whole context behind Friday Reads. We'll leave it like that. Now, I intended to do a Friday Reads video, but what happened was I ended up finishing Robert Jordan's The Eye of the World about 12:50 that afternoon. And I was in between books Friday because I was torn between going into the next book in the Robert Jordan series, which is The Great Hunt. And I was torn between, on the other end of the spectrum, reading the third book in Kristen Britton's Green Rider series, which is called The High King's Tomb. So if you will look at this here, which one of the two do you think won? Because there's no point, look, here's Johnny, that just came to mind, but there's no point in making a Friday Reads video if I'm not at least, you know what I'm saying, like, why would I make a video if I'm not even a certain amount of pages into the book? You know, like, there's no commitment there. But as I was saying, which one do you think is, I picked The High King's Tomb by Kristen Britton. Now, of course, don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get it twisted. I was very enthusiastic when closing out The Eye of the World to follow it up with The Great Hunt, especially because, you know, like, really what item they gathered at the end of this book leads right into this one. And I was like, well, let's see what's gonna happen. We gotta go on, keep it on moving. But I took a step back and I said, you know what? I'm going to wait, because I'm going to read this whole series in 2020. I said that even though it consists of 14 books, I'm going to have to double up some of these months, but we have March Mystery Madness coming up and Read So Lit coming up. So I'll just try my best to wait until before the end of the month to pick this up instead. Give myself that little bit of space, because I'm still digesting this book in terms of reading spirituality. And right now, that digestion system is in my small intestines, okay? We still got a ways to go. And so that's why I went ahead and chose The High King's Tomb by Kristen Britton. First, I love that cover right now. That was enthusiastically drawing my spirit. It's a fantasy series as well. I'm really just going with the fantasy flow. Like I said, we have March Mystery Madness come up and Read So Lit. I'm going to knock some fantasy books in because that's just what I want to do. You know, I do what I want to do. But this follows this story of a girl named Karigan who works for this king. His name is King Zachary. She is what they call Green Riders. In this particular world, Green Riders are messengers for the king. You know, they mount upon their horses and gallop through the world to deliver messages back and forth between the king and other territories, and etc., etc. There's a lot of danger that goes about that. One of the interesting things about the Green Riders working for the king is they have these very small, minute magical abilities, and they're all different. One of the riders has the ability to conjure up flames. One of them has the ability to tell, it's basically a walking, talking lie detector. And our main protagonist in this series, Karigan, she actually has the ability, as you can see on the cover there, to turn invisible. I love this series. I love this series because it is fantasy. It is, I don't know if you would say high fantasy. It kind of reads like you would probably think of as like girls, horses kind of books, but not really. But nonetheless, no, I love it because it is fantasy with all those fantasy and fantastical elements, with a rather strong and compelling female lead. Although she's young, but she doesn't annoy me not one bit, because I actually enjoy reading these books for the simple fact that I enjoy my time with Karigan, both when she's in danger and fighting her way out of danger, as well as when she's just kind of relaxing and just going about some trivial business. But nonetheless, yes, I ended up choosing The High King's Tomb by Kristen Britton, the third book in the Green Rider series, and I am 150 pages into the book, and I really want to finish this video because I want to read this book right now because I'm having a very good time.